Hello?
When you start off like that, I know you can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I can't hear you though.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh shit. Let me see.
But what's going on, everybody, man? This your boy. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I did that all wrong. And I knew it was something I was missing, so let's just go ahead and...
You are now tuned into the judges table. Representing the 314 in St. Louis and the 816 in Kansas City. Here's your hosts, Slick 50 and Polo J.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you just low.
Oh.
Hold on. No, you're not. Say something now.
Something.
Yeah, I hope I ain't too loud. I'm running without phantom power, and I've been playing with it for I don't know how long. So hopefully I sound good. I'm not too loud or any of that to you.
No, you are not.
If anybody watching, if I sound loud and staticky, please let your boy know, because all I got to do is adjust the volume and it'll be fixed.
If anything, you sound a little low. Sound a little under the weather. You sound a little deterred.
Yeah, it's a little low. Super Jamal, what's happening?
What's going on, man?
All right, so is it good now?
Yes, sir.
It's a little louder, or do I need to go just a little louder?
Perfect.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. I didn't need you to tell me. I knew that shit since birth, but
jeez,
it is what it is.
I see what type of night it is.
Pimping is pimping. Pimping gonna be real. Now let's stop it, man. I'm gonna quit playing, man. Hey,
Lord.
we gotta keep it up, man. Hey, nah, man. I would like to start this off. Well, I always forget to give a shout out to Toys of Our Youth for the come up today. Like I said, the biggest, littlest toy store there is. It really ain't a toy store. It's for collectibles and collectors, for real. And I hate saying toy store, but that's what it is. Toys of Our Youth. Yo, and this was a big come up when I say you just walk in there and you just happen, or if you part of the group, you just happen to be like, what? And have you ever wanted something you missed out?
Oh, yes.
And it just seems like you never going to get it back?
Yeah.
Or something like that. Well, this is one of them stores. Stuff always flow through here. I got the Kobe Bryant, and this might not mean nothing to nobody, but it means something to me. I got the Kobe Bryant Funko Pop number 24 for a hell of a steal. I'm not gonna tell you the steal, but just if you in the Funko Pop realm, that pop going for. So come up, you know what I'm saying. So be sure to check out Toys of Our Youth. They're local. You can go on Facebook if you're out of town. You can go on Facebook, join the group. They do ship. Also, pre-orders are free. No money down on pre-orders. We just ask that you pick your stuff up and pay. If you're out of town, you can pay through PayPal. If he gets something coming in through trade, something that you want, you can pay through PayPal right then and there, and it's yours. You can also message him. Mark will message you back instantly. All right? So just had to throw that out there. You know what I mean? Real talk. Also, shout out New Growth Realty, man. They always looking out for us over this way at GMT Boxing, in the Red Corner Boxing, the Judges Table, you name it. Good people over that way. So if you need a home in Illinois, Missouri, Georgia, all that good stuff, holla at New Growth Realty. You feel me?
Yes. If you tired of staying with your baby mama,
but
you shouldn't be, because it's about tax time.
For real.
You know what that means, fellas? It's time to flip that 3,600. Either that, or it's time to get you a brand new to you used Chrysler 300.
Something.
Boy, look at God work. Look at God.
Make sure you got money for it. If you pay property tax and stickers, please make sure you got that money for that. Don't just get the coin.
Hey, no, forget that. I done rolled on a whole tip tag for a year and a half before.
We talking about hard times. We talking about just come on. Don't go spend thousands on an outfit and get a car and knowing damn well you need them stickers. That's what I'm talking about.
No, that's true. That's true.
But
it ain't nothing like riding around, looking over your shoulder, looking at all the beers.
No insurance, no nothing.
At least I had it. I had insurance. I had insurance and a valid driver's license.
God at least had that. Also,
and I'm handsome, so that helps too.
Also, we do have the I'm sorry, I'm just lost for words. The phone lines are open too as well. So just to let you know, we're gonna start the phone lines open in the beginning. All right. We won't be on here all day. We gotta let other callers call in as well. So just throw that out there. But we're gonna let this fly at the bottom right now for Miss Delicia. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, she good people. You need a home. That's the number at the bottom. And if it's not just for home, you just want some advice, she's more than happy to give you some advice and steer you in the right direction for someone who can help you. All right. Now, I want to start this off on a bit of sports news. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, Super Jamal, we're gonna get to it, baby. Thank you for letting me know you do read the title. Thank you. My compadre, I know he didn't watch it, but I gotta say this. Salute to the Rams, salute to Matt. I'm happy he got a ring, but they cheated for them to win. I don't care what nobody say. And I need the team I was really going for. I was just going for the Midwest team. But at the end of the day, I'm letting you know, if you give me 5 downs to get that touchdown, I'm gonna get that touchdown. That's all I'm gonna say. So, and I don't care who want to fight me over. I'm letting you know that's cheating, bro. Because the first call of the game was a hold, and everybody know that was gonna be a touchdown. It was on about 1 yard line. That was a deciding play. Now, if the Bengals had that touchdown, would they have won? No. But they wasn't calling it all game. But all of a sudden, when they was about to lose and they get down there in the red zone, now we calling everything. And then you get to the 1 yard line and can't get it in 2 downs. But you know what? We're going to call something 2 downs so we can get them 2 downs back. Man, look, bro. I'm just telling you like this. That was cheating. I ain't no conspiracy dude, but that come on, bro. I ain't never seen that in the history. But shout out to Matt, though, because that takes nothing from Matt, because that no-look play, that was beautiful. It was beautiful. And, yeah, it's boring to him, but, and I know we didn't, what's up, B? You know, we have seen no-look passes before. But I implore you to go look at this no-look pass, bro. This was, I've never seen the no-look pass like that. So I got to give it to him, not just beg, Matt, what took you so long? If you had that in you, what took you so long?
You really need to ask that question.
Like, what the hell, bro? Like, come on,
I could give you the answer to that question.
What was that?
The ineptitude of the Detroit Lions.
Well, I mean, yeah, but I'm talking about quarterbacks like that have those types of skills.
He's always had that talent.
No,
yes, he has.
No. I'm not denying that. I'm saying that's what you're saying. I'm agreeing with. Okay, I'm not going against it at all. But also, what I'm saying is, usually a quarterback that has that type of skill set can pick somebody out of, even if they garbage. Now, mind you, I'm a Green Bay fan, and I've seen a lot of garbage be turned into stars. Okay. All right. So at the end of the day, like, you know, that type of play he did was a timing play. It wasn't that he did a no look. It was like, you just better be there because this coming to you. Don't pay attention to me. Just run that route type stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it was executed beautifully. And it wasn't for 5 yards. It wasn't for 10 yards. It was down to 20, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, it was off the chain. So that was the highlight of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Joey Cool going to be back. I give him respect for not being nervous and coming back in the game after he took that. I thought his knee was gone. I thought he was done. I thought his knee was it. I thought it was a wrap. But I give him much respect for showing that he don't got a nervous bone in his body. I got to give it to him. Mm-hmm. So that's me on the Super Bowl. But, you know, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Would you pay Matt the max with his arm and accuracy he showed this season? No, not yet. I won't give him the max. Well, you know what? He wouldn't mind. He's been in the league long enough. He's like, pay me my ducats.
I think the pay aspect happened in Detroit. At one time, you got to remember, he was one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the league. Mm-hmm. He was. Mm-hmm. So he's gotten his money. I think it's more so about accomplishments now when it comes to him. And I think this is one of them cases where a big market bought a Super Bowl. That's all I can say. A big market bought a Super Bowl. Mm-hmm. They did what the Yankees do. They did what the Dodgers do. They did what the Lakers do. They did, just the big name franchise, the one who generated the most revenue throughout their respectable leagues. They did what they did. Mm. Just buy it. Go ahead, give Von Miller. Hell, be lucky that we drafted Aaron Donald. Go ahead, get Jalen Ramsey. Go ahead, get Odell. Go ahead, draft a little nobody Cooper Kupp. Go ahead and get Matthew Stafford. They bought a Super Bowl. I have nothing against it personally, but I just wish the same courtesy was shown through the salary cap for the big teams that it is for the smaller teams. That's all I'm saying.
I got you. I can feel that. I can feel that. But even after all that was said, they cheated. It was still with some cheating.
It's
5 downs, bro.
Baby. It's
5
entertainment,
downs, bro. It is. That proved it. That man, I said, I'm looking at everybody cheering. Yeah, I'm like, bro, you could have gave the Bengals the same amount of downs and they would have got it in. There's no way not one team in the league would not have got that in. That was just like, are you serious, bro? And it killed me because I was happy. Believe it or not, I was happy. I said, at least they letting them play. People was mad, oh, man, that was holding. Yeah, it was holding. Everybody started blading hold, but they letting them play. Usually in Super Bowl, what they do? Tend to be loose and let them play. You know what I'm saying?
The sad thing is that's not the game that anybody wanted. That's right. Not. That's the only thing. Like, and I get it. the NFL is about narratives, and they have to push a narrative. But this narrative has come back to bite them in the rear end. Now they're considering a neutral site for the Super Bowl, which it always should have been.
It should have always been that.
It should have
used to be, though.
You know where they should hold the Super Bowl? Where they used to hold the Pro Bowl in Hawaii.
That too, or you know what? Make a play where the you know where you should play. You know how we should know where the Super Bowl is. The person with the worst record.
Let that team get the Super Bowl.
That way, ain't no.
Well, hold on now.
Because look, it does eliminate. Oh, we accidentally picked this arena, and this team actually went. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, but you gotta remember, a lot of times the worst team is usually in a cold weather state.
Hey, and we've had those Super Bowls though.
Used to, but I don't know. I would appreciate it. I really would. You really that good? Let me see you play a Super Bowl in the snow. Let me see you play the Super Bowl.
The playoffs. We don't say that during the playoffs.
Let me see.
We don't say, oh, nah, man, we can't play Green Bay in no snow, man. They gotta come to us. No.
Could you imagine the Super Bowl being in Lambeau? Could you imagine the Super Bowl being at Soldier Field?
If you're a true football fan,
that would sell.
Dope games, bro. That's where your skills show.
These legendary, or open up Candlestick for the Super Bowl.
Well, where did Brady played in some snow before, didn't he?
Not in the Super Bowl.
No, it wasn't the Super Bowl. Who did I see? Somebody played in some snow. Or
it was rain.
Or it was
a heavy rain. It was Peyton.
Okay.
I was just not interested in this game.
No, I feel. But you know me, I always root for the underdog. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to go for the Bengals and for them to make it, I ain't gonna lie. I'm always proud for somebody when people tell them what they can't do.
But
you get what I'm saying? So
you should have known the Bengals was going to lose, because the same tactics that they had got to win were the same tactics used against them because of the story. So long, the Rams were in St. Louis. They got the greatest show on turf, but now they're back home, baby. They're back home in L.A. And what would it mean for the city, for the Los Angeles Rams to win a Super Bowl right after the Dodgers win a World Series and after the Lakers win an NBA championship? It's officially the city of champions again. But little did anybody know, SoFi was surrounded by Skid Row. But that's nothing.
That don't matter, right? Exactly.
You know.
But you said right. L.A. Rams finally got one, because people like Rams band. No, St. Louis Rams had one. When you go look in the books, it say St. Louis Rams, and they say L.A. Rams.
Do you get
L.A. Rams finally got the one? So
do you get to take those championships with you?
Hell no. It's a different. It may be the same logo. It's 9 times 10. It's not the same logo, but I mean the same name, but not the same city. So that city goes in the books. If you go look in the books, it distinctly says St. Louis Rams. Then it says L.A. Rams. They have different. They do. They do.
Speaking of champions, Boots. Is this his litmus test?
No. My guy Custio been begging for this. He's been on camera before saying he didn't think that Boots was gonna get the Lipness fight, because he had fought Lipness, right? Mm-hmm. Ended up being in a draw. Boots beat Lipness, but we all know how he did Lipness, right?
Yes.
After he was calling him. I remember somewhere I was watching a while back where Bozy was talking about him, and he was like, we don't nobody know who Custio is. We want to fight names, whereas he wasn't dissing Custio, but he was just like, nobody knows who he is, so we want to fight people who have fought champions. You know what I'm saying? At least. You know what I mean? At least they're known, or we want to fight the champions. So then he was like, and this was before Delorme. So Custio been calling this out for the longest. Now, you've seen Custio. He fell off after that draw with Lipinets or whatever. He was a Showtime fighter. You know what I'm saying? Whatnot. He has a flaw that I do not like. A major flaw. When it comes to defense and you just stay in a peekaboo, it's the one thing that I love Winky, and I love Winky because he was good at what he did for what he was. But the one thing I've always hated about defensive fighters is when you use your muffs, and your muff serves you no purpose. This is not just this isn't defense, y'all.
No.
Okay? That's saving your face, but you can get knocked out with that. Somebody can hit your glove and you get hit with your own fist and fall. Believe it or not. You know, you got to know how to slip. You got to know how to, you know what I'm saying, make it work to your advantage. And you don't clench your fist, you hold them open. Now, that was one thing that Winky did do. He'll turn with it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You slip. That way, whoop, whoop. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't do that. Custio likes this. And when he do this, he hops back. And we already talked about that hop back shit. I don't like it. I can't stand it. All right? And if you find somebody like Boots and you doing this, hopping back, you know where Boots going to be at? Right in your face.
All in your guard.
Yes, and it's for the IBF mandatory. But this is the biggest thing, man. This gonna be the slaughter, but and quote me on it. It is, because I mean, this is I've seen more than enough tape on the guy. Unless he miraculously learns some super duper new stuff based off this guy's style, is tailor made to make Boots look extraordinary. I mean, it is.
You know, I have a problem with it being an mandatory or eliminator, because due to ranking, he was already number one for the IBF.
Right.
He was already.
They took him down and put somebody else there.
And they took him down and put somebody ahead of him on the ranking.
Yeah, I understand why.
I don't know what it is. I think it's a concerted effort against this young man to keep him away from the throne. I do.
Too early.
Because it's not that it's too early.
No, I'm saying to them.
Maybe. Or they know they have nothing over him. See, there's a difference when you do fights and you're signed to a top rank or a PBC. But when you're your own man and you're doing all this, they don't see the money that they can draw in off of you. So they're going to do everything to keep their cash cows shitting $100 bills.
I have a different perspective. I think that they're trying to, you can't squeeze blood from a stone, but they're trying their best and get every last drop out of it before we elevate the next young man. You see what I'm saying?
But wouldn't that fit in the same category then?
Well, what I'm saying is, I think that's the holdup. That's where they lose out. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know, because they're not gonna last long. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sticking to it. After Earl said that he's fighting Terrence, after Earl fights Terrence, Earl's going up. I don't know why they trying to prolong this man by gingerly elevating him, fighting these guys, and just give him his. You know what I'm saying? He's already built up. I'm sorry, he's already built up. Everybody knows who he is. Give him his shot. But if he goes through this guy, now you can't say nothing. But what B just said, I will say this. At the end of the day, that may be true. And that's going to be some BS. That 2-year thing, because that could very so happen simply as this. If that man chooses to fight Terrence, right? If he beats Ugas, right? Ugas, boom. Then he'd be like, I announce I'm finna fight Terrence. Guess what?
Boots don't get that shot.
Exactly. He's gonna be sitting on the burner, looking for a fight. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I be like I don't know. In a sense, yeah, you chase the belts, but in a sense, you don't.
You don't. Like it's almost a petty game at this point. It's just a petty game. Like once you get into it. And this has nothing to do with the fighters who 18, 19, 10 fights in that range. once you make it to past 25 fights and you starting to get a little bit of recognition to you, you start to see how this game is played.
Right.
You starting to see how this, and it's this game that they play. It's not right. It's not right. You know, it's all about the bottom line. Yes, they do run businesses, but I've never seen a business that's ran by the people ignore the people so much.
I can. The government.
Boxing.
We ain't talking about government though.
Government.
That's another. I didn't mean to say that. Don't do it. Keep going.
That's a whole nother can of worms within itself. And yeah. But yeah, I don't see Boots getting a shot. I don't see Boots getting a shot at all.
And that's not hating. I want him to. But see, my dad told me, saying, if you know you're not meant to win the game, then you should know how to play it. Boots got to he has to make it undeniable. He has to just keep on dominating. You know,
and where's that guy?
When you get your shot, that's a little bit different. All right, now we talking about Terrence. Y'all know that's my current favorite fighter. All right, but marketing plays a part in that. All right, marketing plays a big part in that, and I do wish. Just think, like I keep telling everybody, if Bud, and I understand Bud, because Bud feels like, well, I pay a promoter supposed to do this, promoter supposed to do that. So I'm not discrediting anything that man's saying. I can agree with him because that's how that man feels. It's not my job to to sway a man from how he feels. Mm-hmm. But just imagine if Bud had the mouth of a Mayweather. Be way different story, right? Boots is talking. Boots is blatantly saying names and saying these guys are scared of me. So but peep it. That's the least. You haven't got that from Bud. Have you?
You haven't. But I feel as if that's a double-edged sword within itself, man, because you can do the talking. But one thing that we learned, the fighters make the fights.
Oh yeah, but you got to make it. But you
can be undeniable all you want. We have it on good accord that Earlden already said that he's tired of this dude. And he's gonna have to put him to sleep. Has it happened?
No, but he did go on record and say if he make his mind to go up or not, he is fighting Terrence. And
he's going to go up. He's going to go up.
I actually think he's gonna fight because I actually think he's gonna fight Terrence. That's just me though. I mean, but just because this is like what last week he was like, yeah, I'm fighting Terrence, but it's gonna be on his time. But he's gonna fight Terrence. But he may go up. Like I'm not disagreeing. I'm just saying they're gonna fight. I think if he do go up, guess who's gonna chase him up there? Terrence. One way or another, they're gonna bump heads. That's how I'm seeing. So, you know what I mean? Because no matter what, people gonna still want to see it. You know what I'm saying? Even though as much as people say they're not gonna watch it, they're gonna watch it. You know, just like people did want to see Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury 3. That was one of the highest grossing fights. And everybody and their mama was saying, I don't want to see this, but they watched it. So it's gonna get watched. I believe so. I know I'm gonna watch. I'm not even gonna front. So
no, I'm not saying that like I wouldn't watch a Terrence and Bud. I would love to see it. It's just, in boxing and probably in all sports, we fall in love with the illusion of a great fight. We fall in love with it. We revere it. We look forward to it. We salivate for it even. Mm. But when we don't get it, we just turn the other cheek. We turn the other cheek always.
Some.
Like, or we have to settle for it being 5 years, even in some cases 7 years later than what it should have happened. Do you still have the same excitement? No, you don't. You can't tell me that you had the same excitement for a Pacquiao Mayweather when it happened compared to when it should have happened.
Now, I agree with you on that one because that's what you call talking too ahead of yourself. You see what I'm saying? If you weren't going, like you can talk all stuff about me right now, right? And if I'm not gonna fight you, if I know in my mind I'm not gonna fight you right now, I'm not even finna answer. I'm not even finna entertain it. You right?
Mm-hmm.
The biggest problem was that Mayweather entertained it. Whether he was being racist when he told, remember he said go make some rice, and he was on ESPN when the question came up. The simple thing could have been, hey, I'm gonna fight that dude on my terms. It's not y'all. I'm the one getting in the ring. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead, he entertained the thought and constantly entertained the thought, which drug it out. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of them do that. A lot of them do that. And this is like what we was talking about. Does PR really exist in boxing? You get what I'm saying? Because they should have been told that. Don't entertain that question, bro. Like, because you do take that luster away from that bout if I gotta wait 5 years for it. You feel me?
I mean, but this is something that has repeatedly happened.
Yeah.
Repeatedly.
Yeah.
From the 70s on down. Even Sugar Ray is guilty of this. He's guilty.
Yeah.
You know, it's...
Well, we want to know something, though. We got to say something about that, though.
No excuses for it.
No, it ain't not an excuse, because by the time he did do that, he was up there, and he was well proven. He was well proven, bro. Like, you can't take that away. That's like Hagler, right? That's like, matter of fact, I just stay current. That's like when Keith Thurman came in and he was a hot commodity, he started screaming Mayweather name. Was Mayweather really supposed to look down at him and say, I pick you, let's fight next? No. Mayweather was well proven. He didn't have to acknowledge him. So, I mean, there was those, but the one time, you know what I'm saying, the one time he was wrong was, Hagler. That was dead wrong. That shit had happened when it was supposed to happen. Don't wait till you retire, come back, and wait till you get older and then
retire again.
Right. You know what I'm saying, and all that stuff. That right there should have happened as quick as when he fought Durant. You understand what I'm saying?
And
that's how that was supposed to happen.
And then this one too, the Khan versus Brooks. Or Brook. It should have been didn't happen.
Now, at least that's happened a little sooner, but at least I can say that's still a little more interesting. And I'm going to tell you why. You got two broke souls who could still throw, and because they both been broken, they can give you that equal. Remember I told you where like it's like if you're the same height, had the same reach, it ends up in being an entertaining fight. Nobody has that advantage. It's the same thing with these guys. And plus they both know this still is a make it or break it. We don't know if Brook gonna retire after this, because if he do, that's what, 3 consecutive losses. If he lose this one, Khan said he ain't quitting, but we all know Khan might say, you know what, I'm gonna take another long ass break. You see what I'm saying? So having that right there, then you got the puncher, Mr. Brownie, all right, Brook and Kell Brook. He still could punch. He got decent speed, right? He's not a rangy fighter. He stays within range. Now, that aspect I can give to him and Boots. When they turn, when they move back, they stay in range. They don't do defense to move around and then have to come back to reset. You see what I'm saying? That I do admire. Sean Porter, same way. He tries to stay in range. You see what I'm saying? Regardless. And that makes for great action. Khan has the speed. He has no pop. Can he frustrate Brook? Can he break Brook orbital bone again? Can Brook break Khan chin again? We don't know. But all that still makes for an entertaining bout. You see what I'm saying? Nevertheless.
Well,
they're a little different.
Can you truly break something that's being held together by Elmer's glue?
Well, no, but hey, it's still entertaining to see if it's gonna fall off. Is it gonna fall off this time? You know what I'm saying?
Because I see a double knockout.
And no disrespect, when I say broke souls, I'm not saying like they some whining, little girls or nothing like that. I'm just saying that at the end of the day, these are guys who have been at the heights of their careers and been knocked down by guys they should have beat. Now, I will say Khan has the better resume, the most precedented, but they also have taken on tough cookies in their lane. Khan fought Canelo, right?
Yeah.
Brook fought Triple G. And then was the two hardest. So you gotta give it to these guys. These are true warriors, bro.
Brooke also
you know,
fought
you know
Earl.
what I mean? Yeah. So you get what I'm saying? But kind of fought everybody from Zab. Kind of fought everybody. Kind ain't never back down from nobody, and went up in weight to fight the boogeyman, quote unquote, the making of the boogeyman at the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though he knew dude was gonna come in bloated, but that's how much he believes in himself. Now I don't know if y'all ever seen his speed videos, bro. That dude is super fast, bro. Like he still got it, bro. He's still putting candles out, as he say. Have y'all ever seen that video?
Well,
they lit like 12 candles
out. Candles don't hit back.
No,
Candles don't hit back.
No, I'm talking about the speed. Like that's the speed test. I ain't talking about for his hitting. I'm saying that he don't got no pop regardless. I don't care if he land or not.
Okay.
But he could get out of the way of it.
Okay. That's cute. That's cute. That's what that is. That's just cute. Does it mean absolutely anything?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah,
no, it means absolutely nothing.
It mean if he still got that type of speed and going against Brooke, not saying Brooke is that slow, that means he's still able to give you your his two to your one.
Bruh, when has this two done anything besides make you itch?
That's what I'm saying though. He's a boxer though. That's what I'm saying. So it's a classic what? You just made my argument. It's a classic, the boxer versus what? The puncher.
But
so we gonna have a good fight.
But you can't even put Brooke in that category. It's just a puncher.
No, Brooke can box too. Oh, I ain't taking no. I'm not taking nothing from Brooke at all. At all. That's what I'm saying. Both of them still have great attributes. They still could fight. You know what I'm saying? It's just that the fights that they took in these last years, they just got beat. You know, they on the decline. Just like we watched Daniel Jacobs. Daniel Jacobs on the decline. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is.
I get you. You know, there was always talks about Gamboa. Would Gamboa fight again? You know, there was always talks about would Kell Brook fight again? There's always been talks about whether Amir Khan will fight again, seeing that with his natural light switch that just so happens to turn off with any kind of trebling.
Right.
He needs to get that checked. But the one question and the one person that you never thought that you would have to ask that for is Deontay Wilder.
Let me
Will Deontay Wilder?
It's a catchweight, B. I think 157. It's something like that. It's a catchweight, bro. It's weird too. They did it just so they don't nobody get fined and some other stuff. It's you got to read it. Go ahead, my bad.
About to get them tacos.
So they gonna both come in big. They gonna come in big, bro.
Will Deontay Wilder fight again?
Yeah, I think. Hold on, man. I don't know if y'all ever heard Oshawa. I have. Mike Tyson. I watch Vice TV. Shout out to Vice. They have this show where this guy goes around the world, and he actually does all the drugs around the world.
Yeah.
And he did this, and that dude next day said, "I don't know." He was like, "It's like I feel like I'm alive, but I don't even know if I'm dead." He was like, "I don't even know if I'm happy or if I'm sad. Oh no, I'm fucking confused." Like he was after that shit, it fucked him up. Fucked him up.
The one that really messed him up was the Toad episode.
Yeah, now Mike Tyson did that. Now Mike Tyson licked that Toad stuff.
Yeah,
and but Mike said he came out with a whole new clarity, like a whole new outlook on life. Now it's marvelous that you brought that up because they're kind of one of the same. One is brewed into a tea, Oshawa, all right, and then you got the Toad, right? For people who don't know, this is like if I'm not mistaken, it's the Amazonians. All the way back then they used it. It's like they gateway to talk to God and all that type of stuff they believed in. And then the Indians, peyote and all of that, and so on, right? Really
South
just
Central with crack.
Stop. But really it's psychedelic. It's a hallucinogen. All right. But the thing that got me was Deontay Wilder said, "I don't know." And he's still bitter about him losing because he feel like he's been cheated. Not the last one, but he felt like he was cheated before. And he said boxing has done something to me, the cheating, this and that. He was like, then in the statement he said, I still have love, but I'm gonna let Oshawa decide this for me. Bruh. When I read that, I was like, what? You gonna let a drug? First off, you hallucinating, right? So this, whatever it's telling you is not true. Is bad.
From what I understand.
What if he do it? And that stuff make him relive what happened to him? He gonna feel all that. He gonna be boxing a tree outside, and ain't nobody gonna know what the hell going on.
Okay. I've done psychedelics before. Mushrooms.
Man, I watch people, and it ain't
mushrooms.
true.
See, the thing about psychedelics is it doesn't show you what you want to see. Shows you what you need to see. It puts your demons in front of you and lets you conquer your demons yourself. My case was alcoholism. That was one of my things. That was one of my big heavy things. Couldn't wake up without a drink, couldn't go to sleep without a drink, run 2 miles, come back, have a drink. That was my thing. That's probably why I don't drink as much as I used to. But the trip was not fun. It was not fun. I didn't come out with a new clarity. I just seen I need to quit this shit. Now, what if that's what he gets? I need to quit this shit.
If he retires, he's still a Hall of Famer. Hands down. I don't care what nobody says. But at the same time, to rely on drugs, I've watched people do shrooms. I watched people do some weird stuff. And one thing that I've learned by watching people do this type of stuff, what's up, Chappelle? Don't do it when you're upset. Don't do it, bro.
Because your demons are already there.
I'm talking about I watch people do shrooms, bro, a shroom bar, all type stuff, even water. I'm not gonna explain to people. You don't know what water is. I'm not gonna explain to you.
Well, that could technically be classified as a hallucinogen.
Yeah, man, the homie Sam, dog, he was on that stuff. I got 2 quick stories. He went, dude. His brother named Mac, right? He deaf. Mm-hmm. He came down the street, down the block. He throwing up. We like, what's wrong with Mac? You know what I'm saying? And when I say throwing up, he doing sign language, but he was like the coldest stacker of the hood. If y'all don't know what stacking is, I'm not finna explain. But anyway, and so we like, what's up? And he like, nah. And you know how deaf people talk. So we following him. Sam in the middle of the street, banging on people's windows at the red light, bro. You hear me? Banging on people's windows, talking about, you don't know me, like tripping. We had to carry this dude, bro. Like, don't do shit when you mad, bro. Don't do that type of stuff when you mad. Then my other homeboy, I don't know what he was thinking about. They sitting there rolling a little something, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. They are in the smoke something. I walk up. He leans on the tree. So I'm thinking he just thinking to himself or something. He just leaned on this tree. Me and the homie already rolled up 2 of these things. He snaps out too, talking about, hey, y'all still rolling? What the hell? We're like, bruh, you been leaning on that tree for like 2 damn hours. Where did you go? Because you obviously went somewhere, you just not come back talking about what we just not doing. Like I can't do nothing like that. Like, and then to say something like that is to be able to decide your fate. Oh, come on, man. No.
Nah.
Go see a psychiatrist first.
Nah.
Go see something like that before you say, I'm gonna take some Oshawa. What if it tell you your purpose was just go be a killer? You gonna go do it?
I see Deontay Wilder coming back with dreads, a long beard, and have become a complete roster.
Man, that dude, let me tell you something. I like Deontay. Y'all know I want him to come back. Because even though we've seen him meet his guy early in his career, and believe it or not, to me, it was early that he met that match. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he's still exciting for the division. Hands down, anybody else he can knock him out. Right? I'm not in favor of the Oshawa thing. I'm just reading that. If he listening, don't do it. Just for me, don't do it. Because some people don't, for real, some people don't come out the same.
No, they do not.
Some people don't. Some people snap, bro. Like, you just gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Some people's brains do break in those situations because they're not able to handle the things that are being shown to them.
Well, Mike said he did the Toad thing and to put him realization about, him being how he was. He was an asshole, how he was this, how he was that. And that's why he was like, I don't have to be that. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, he's still the same person and he's still dealing with those demons. Like he battled with himself every day because he knows that's who he truly is. You get what I'm saying?
Mike Tyson was born in the wrong era.
I think everybody should be like Mike though. That's just me. You should be a monster. Like he said, he's like, what did he say in that thing over there? And Joe Rogan scared the mess out of Joe Rogan. He said, no, this was on his podcast. He was like, he said, I'm a monster. He was like, I battle with that dude every day, man. And then he was like, dude, you know how people trying to talk, like finish your sentence? Dude said something. He was like, nah. He was like, the messed up part, I miss him. That's the messed up part. So this dude, he knows that's who he is. You know what I'm saying? But in the essence, though, like I said, if you demand greatness, you gonna get damn near, right? If people know that about you, right, and you build a team, your team know that about you, right? So that brings the best out of your team because your team know how you are, right?
True.
Your team is only by who you are. You get what I'm saying? If you lead, they gonna follow what you do. You know what I'm saying? And so I feel like every man that walks this earth should be a monster. I was over there and who was that? I was over there in boxing. Anyway, I was like the most feared man on this earth is a man who chooses to be humble. Key word, chooses. Really, he's a beast. You see what I'm saying? But he chooses to be humble. And then when he finds somebody test him, he lash out. Then they say he crazy. See what I'm saying? But the people who know him, they know him.
Mm-hmm.
They'll tell you he the best dude you could be around. Just don't cross him.
Just don't try.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at Deontay, man. If he get in that mind state like he was, I just think it just took him off his square, man. I don't think no drug is going to be able to heal his thoughts and say, I'm the greatest again. That's an internal thing.
I think it was the simple fact that he reached the impasse. He accomplished the goal that he set out to do, which was to take care of his daughter, which is an admirable goal.
Yeah, B said the same thing.
But after that, what?
Right.
There was no even if he was going, there's no end game, no exit strategy, nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
He literally lost his way after paving a way.
Right.
I think it's best for him to get out of his own way.
Mm-hmm.
Get out of his own way. Start from scratch. You don't do something like this for this long and not have some resemblance of love for it.
Right.
Find what you loved about it. It's like a relationship. Every now and then y'all gonna fight like cats and dogs. Y'all gonna be unhappy and all this different type of stuff. But all that stems from space. That space that comes between y'all. And sometimes it's hard to make up that space, but sometimes all it takes is just a simple, getting back together, realizing what it was that you actually liked about this person. Realizing, oh, damn, I forgot that about you. Deontay's wild. Oh, I forgot that about boxing.
Mm-hmm.
How can I rekindle that flame?
Mm-hmm.
And then go back and watch old tape. I know you're not the same person that you were then, but part of that person is still in you.
Facts.
Find it,
bro. It's there.
Find it.
I think it's just he got to go through those emotions again. That's the best thing I would think be best for him. I'm like you too, though. Find out what makes you happy, bro. At the end of the day, if boxing ain't it, then that's it.
Mm-hmm.
If you get in that ring one more time, and I don't care if it's a tomato can, you just like, ugh. That's it, bro. Because boxing, you can't half step. We all know that. It's either you all in or you all out. You ain't just you will be getting dog walked. And don't nobody want to see that. See, this is the sport where I hate when people say, "Oh, he garbage now." Bruh, you saying now, but before, how you garbage, but you was a shit before? I never understood that. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just, some people don't know when some people don't know when they supposed to bow out. That's all. Yeah. That's how I look at it. You can't tell me I've been running boxing for 10 straight years and then I get in a boxing match and get my ass and tell me I'm garbage now. Seriously, bro, stop it. It just, like, now he probably, if he realized that it ain't it no more. He probably had doubts before going in other fights. We don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So if it's his time to quit, I respect it, and I know he's going to go in the Hall of Fame. It's one of the longest reigning heavyweight champions there is. So, you know what I mean? I never understood the aspect of people who ever said it. Like, I respect DJ Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching him with the braids and murking niggas with the counters and all of that stuff. He just on a decline right now. He's not the same. He's aged. Father Time wins, is hands down gonna win. Point blank. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Period. You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, I don't want the drug thing. What Mike did, he was retired. He was on a retreat. He did it. Cool. You contemplating coming back to a sport, I don't think this is what you should do to answer that question. That's all I'm saying. Now, if you're retired and you want to do some stuff and go on, because they have retreats you can go to and do this stuff, right?
Yeah.
If you
have people that watch you.
Yeah. If you want to go do that, cool. You know what I'm saying? But to look, seek an answer out of nothing, bro. And also think of this too. And I know you've been Black Power and all that stuff. That's great. But don't be a contradiction of God. Now, you've been God-fearing man. Don't seek answers from nothing else then. Because then you contradicting him.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
would you say that Deontay Wilder represents Black excellence?
I would say he does the best to his ability, as any other man would try to do.
I say that because I want you, this is kind of on the spot. It seems kind of cliche to be doing it right now. It does.
Wait, say that last part. I'm sorry.
I said this is kind of putting you on the spot.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want you to name 10 of the greatest Black athletes to ever live.
Oh my God. Arthur Ashe, goddamn me. And I admire him like no other. If you don't know about Arthur Ashe, you can go ahead and shoot yourself. Arthur Ashe, and y'all know I'm not good with names, so I'm gonna say some reference stuff. What's my guy? Olympic dude. Oh my God, they made a movie about him.
Jesse Owens.
Who else? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Now I'm talking about, when you say the greatest, I'm talking, it's more than sports, these guys. You know what I'm saying? That they're about. Let's see. Mike Tyson, and I gotta say this. You say Mike Tyson, you just said more than that. For him to come out from where he come from, that's a story on itself, and I cannot wait. The dude mama was a prostitute. He was he was a stick-up boy. But anyway, I can go through that whole story. I know that his whole story at the back of my hand. And to come from up under that to say that a person can't make it, he got one hell of a story, bro. How many is that? 4?
That's 4.
I'm trying to see if I can get to 10. I know I'm missing a gang of people, bro. I'm missing a gang of people just because of names. Well, I'm putting Marvin Hagler on there, period. Marvin Hagler.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali.
Okay.
Well, I'm at 5.
You at 7 right now. This is number 7.
I'm missing another tennis player, bro. I don't know why I can't think of her name.
Serena?
No, hell no. It's a white lady where she transitioned.
Black.
Oh, my bad. I said athletes. My bad. Serena, I'm thinking of before them. I'm not
I know.
saying that they garbage, but it's
Oh,
people
no,
before
no.
them. You know what I'm saying? That I admire. Kobe Bryant.
Let's see.
Oh my God, why am I missing this, bro? Swear to God. Baseball. 44.
Hank Aaron.
Hank Aaron. Do I need one more?
You need 2 more. This is number 9.
I think that's it, man. I know it's some more.
I know,
bro.
and you're talking about Athea Gibson.
Is that who she is?
Athea Gibson.
Did I get her color wrong? Well, I think
She was biracial.
Okay.
But she count.
She black. Yeah, she black, man. I think that's it, bro. That I can get out my brain.
So no number 10?
Yeah, you can have that one. Names get me, y'all. Y'all gonna say like the shit be in my head, but names be getting me, bro. I gotta have stuff written down.
All right.
And I'm pretty sure when you say it, I'm like, oh man. I know Tiger Woods, but I don't see nothing that Tiger Woods did actually.
Well, he's on my list. And it's because of what he accomplished in a predominantly white dominated sport. I know he wasn't technically the first, but he took the blueprint of what was given to him and he maximized it for what he could. So I have Tiger Woods on my list. Then I have Jack Johnson, because you know how I feel about Jack Johnson.
There you go. Right. See,
Jack Johnson he's always going to be on any list for me.
Facts.
Any.
Facts.
You know, and then there's
he should have been on mine. He should have been on
Jesse Owens.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's on mine. Then I have to have Satchel Paige.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he wasn't really the first to break the color barrier, but his impact, I believe, was greater than Jackie Robinson's, because he got to mingle well into his twilight years with a lot of the preliminary baseball stars that you would even think about, like Luke Garrett, Babe Ruth. They all knew who he was and they all recognized his greatness.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
they just didn't like him.
When it came to that,
they kept it baseball. If you kept it baseball, his skills is outstanding. But I don't.
Yeah, a lot of great players did keep it baseball. Right. They did. Let's see. I would have to have Ken Griffey Jr.
And I started to say that. I started to, but I be trying to think. I be overthinking stuff, y'all.
I would have to have Ken Griffey Jr.
Good pick.
The kid, sweetest swing in baseball, sweetest swing. And he did things the right way, except for in the later when he decided to get fat and not take the game as serious as he should have.
Well, and then want to know something right there? When I was thinking of him and Cecil Fielder. But
Cecil fucking Fielder, yes.
I was thinking him and Cecil Fielder because that was a big boy that could move and hit that ball. You know what I'm saying?
He
and
can
he
move.
showed that
he can
I may
move.
be fat, but I can hit and I can run. You know what I'm saying?
And then I got to put Dion. Neon Deion Sanders. Boy, he made Pretty look good.
I was going to say, he made Pretty Boy a thing.
He made it look so good. And he shut down a whole side of the field. There's no greater adulation from anybody than being recognized as I shut down a whole entire sector of a third of the football field. I shut down a third of the football field. Nothing was coming my way. And if you had to throw it my way out of desperation, I was going to make you pay.
Right.
Then I got to put the Reverend on there, Reggie White. Reggie White.
Oh, I know who I want for my team.
Bo, that's a good pick. Bo knows. Bo knows everything. But Reggie White, a consummate pro. Consummate pro. He took care of things the way he should have. He always did things the right way. Always. And he was well revered, Black, white, Hispanic, because of just how genuine of a man he was.
Mm-hmm.
He was just a really genuine man. And you don't find that too often. Somebody who's willing to help you and give you advice or just be a shoulder.
That too, and another one that was something like that before he got on drugs was LT.
Oh my God. LT.
See how you talking? It's the 9 names. Just he changed the game. He's the reason you got left tackle. He's the reason left tackle is so important.
Yes. He was different. He was different.
You didn't have to tell him kill him. It was just natural. He didn't feel like he was trying to kill. It was just natural.
Mm-hmm. And then for my number 8, I have to put Ozzie Smith. Ozzie Smith, I don't care what nobody says, as far as the shortstop position.
We gonna keep it baseball. That's another thing. That's why I ain't. But keeping it baseball, you right.
Keeping it baseball. Ozzie Smith revolutionized the shortstop position.
Yeah.
He did. He really did.
Made it important.
He did make it important, but he made it to where shortstops had to show their actual athleticism.
Right.
You just can't stand there. You have to move. You have to dive. You have to jump. You have to slide. You have to do all these things. And then you still have to be pinpoint accurate throwing that ball. You have to. And then
there you go, be the wizard. Right.
Number 9. He's Ricky Henderson. I love Ricky. Ricky always talked about himself in the third person. For those of you who don't know, damn, Ricky Henderson, why didn't you hit that ball even harder? I don't know, Ricky. he was just that guy.
It was like WWE. Like he was baseball.
He was baseball's Ric Flair.
Ric Flair or Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, Kurt Hennig. He was.
Right.
He really was.
Right.
And then number 10 for me, because of what he was in his community, I have to put Steve McNair. What he did as far as with,
sorry, bro. Look.
Half a jerk. I mean, there hasn't really been too much greatness since then.
But that's greatness should be spread far wide out. So
it should be like, it would be cliche. Everybody's going to tell you Michael Jordan. Everybody's going to tell you LeBron James. Everybody's going to tell you Serena. But these are heroes and players that are starting to get lost in the shuffle over the throes of history.
Not only that, one of those cats is kind of manufactured. We ain't gonna get in that though. But maybe it's that.
Look, we not going.
Hey, we not gonna do right. I'm on the right show, right?
Okay. We ain't gonna do this, okay? We're not gonna do this. All right, I'll take Ozzie Smith out and I'll put in Willie Mays. Damn it.
Well, no, Ozzie was good.
Ozzie was good. Matter of fact, we can keep this damn list going. Like your list and my list, that equals 20 right there. Right. That's 20.
Kobe is a legend. Michael Jordan is a legend. I'm sorry.
I mean, then we got Bill LeBron, Russell.
Bro. I like LeBron, but I don't.
Can he make the top 100 of greatest black athletes of all time? Yes.
Yeah, he could get in there, but I don't know, bro.
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, see, look. Mm-hmm. Let the people say that you the greatest, not NBA forcing it down your throat that he's the greatest player ever and making your mind up for you is what I'm saying. They didn't do it to Kobe.
And none of us have brought up Josh Gibson. None of us have brought up Josh Gibson. You get what I'm saying? These are names that are getting forgotten.
Right.
You know, like Ernie Banks. People are forgetting about these players. Like Larry Dottie. Man, like people are forgetting about these people.
Roger, like I'm gonna put a name out there that a lot of people don't know. This running back was he started the big running back trend. His name was Roger, I think it was Roger Craig.
Yes.
Played for the 49ers.
Yes.
And he's the reason you got that high step when they do that, pick their legs up like that so you can't tackle him down low.
Usain Bolt.
It's because of him. Right, Usain Bolt. There, Carl Lewis, another one. There you go, another runner.
Yes,
you know
it's
and by the way, this ain't got nothing to do with February. This happens all day, every day. So I don't know nobody say
fucking Willie Stargell. Like
it's a lot of people out there that don't get recognized for what they do. You know what I'm saying? In and out.
Mr. October.
Like so you know.
Fucking
you go all around sports, and like I said, it's
Lou Brock.
There you go. Lou Brock.
You see where I'm going? Like these are names that, like Kurt Flood. People are gonna forget about these people. Daryl Strawberry.
Well, we gotta keep. Well, like you said, he said The Rock. I give that to him.
Yeah,
I give it to him.
Yeah.
Now you gotta get a Rock for what he did. Transition, football, wrestler, motivational speaker. I ain't gonna lie, one of the most I can't never say the word charismatic people on the planet, bro. and got a heart of gold, bro. And get everybody that work for him cars, money. You don't work for him, like you know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
He know you help him make the money.
Pele,
so he's good. You know?
Pele,
right?
We ain't even said Pele.
So
like it's Emmitt Smith,
and you can tell me that ain't the guy that got you playing FIFA. I'm for real. I didn't play until I saw him on there. I didn't care to touch a soccer game. I didn't care to do none of that, bro. Until I saw him on the game.
Fucking like Moses Malone.
There you go.
Earl the Pearl Monroe. Like these are players that like.
I like the reason I picked Kareem Abdul-Jabbar because he was one of the first players like in my existence of reading about that actually stood up for what they believed in. People think you hear Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, right? Y'all know that name, but when he first came to the league, his name was not that at all, and they had a problem with him doing that. Changed his name, his beliefs when he was with with Minnesota. You know what I'm saying, and all that. So that's why I picked him, man. And you know, it's a lot of guys out here who are willing to bend their truth just to fit in.
And it's not just the gentleman, Wilma Rudolph.
Yeah, no, it's a lot of women, bro, that in revolution.
Jackie Joyner.
It's women I don't know. It's a lot of women we don't know that made shit relevant. You know what I'm saying?
Hell, ain't even said Magic Johnson.
Nah. I was finna pick him, but then I just feel like, you know,
Cheryl Swoops, Lisa Leslie.
That's crazy. You just said that. I said Cheryl Swoops in my head, and then you just said it.
Like
right.
Florence Joyner. Mm-hmm. Like it's
Jackie Joyner. God damn.
Yeah.
Joyner curse. And I'm from. Come on, bro. I'm tripping.
Doug Williams.
I'm tripping.
Randall Cunningham. George Foreman. Barry Sanders.
Yeah, somebody said Barry Sanders. I think B said Barry Sanders.
Like it is. Hell, no matter how people feel about him, Barry Bonds.
There you go.
Like seriously, like Frank Robinson.
It's plenty, bro. It's plenty, bro. And they all should be recognized. They all should be recognized. I wish they all had a wall.
Earl Campbell.
It should be like I wish there was a wall with all the greatest black athletes. You know what I'm saying? They own right, and it was really a big deal to have your name applied to that wall. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That would be Darius Miles. came from. He's
Jerry
another
is mine.
story. He's another story.
Mm-hmm.
Came from straight from the east side. Goddamn me, a lot of people don't make it from over there, bro.
Isaiah Thomas.
You know what I'm saying? Isaiah Thomas, transitional player. He made assholes cool.
Mm-hmm. Hell, Tony Dungy, the coach, one of the was he the first African American head coach to win a Super Bowl?
I think so, but I don't know much of his life other than him and his wife. They preach.
I mean,
Larry Hughes,
Dikembe Mutombo.
Yeah, Brian.
Fucking, it's so many that you can name. Gary Payton.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Payton is great in his own right.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's crazy how many people you can just. Tony a good one, yes.
Yeah, LaFon
Morales. Jesus, man. This is Reggie Jackson. This is Mr. October. Like, this is. It's sad. It's sad.
It ain't sad. It's sad that people don't have these type of conversations no more. Nobody learn about these people. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's not. That's the part that everything got to be about this, that, and the third, and everybody having the same conversation about who hit who or what's the coldest and this and that and the third. But like, what happened to just having general conversation?
Just like,
so you know what I'm saying? When men, especially feeling about sports and that barbershop conversation type of talk where it sounds like you're arguing, but we ain't arguing for real. We just having, man conversation, bro. Like, ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Still ain't said Jim Brown.
You know what I'm saying? Right, Jim Brown. You know what I'm saying?
Still ain't said Jim Brown. Like,
you ain't lying.
And no matter how you feel about him, he was great. And that's O.J. Simpson.
Oh,
no matter how you feel about him.
Right.
He was great.
You keep it with the sports. Right.
Yeah. Eric Dickerson.
Yep. Luke Rand.
Jerome Bettis.
Yep. The bus.
Yeah. Like T.O. Like,
he's another one that's a perfect example. He knew when to quit.
Yeah.
You can find that nigga in Atlanta at your local gym, still working out. Too many people I know that stay out there. Hey, guess what? What? They send me a picture. Who they took a picture with? Jerome Bettis. That dude's still in shape, still do him, still speaking, all that stuff, making his money, getting his dollars. You know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Jerome, man. But yeah, he knew when to quit. He was like, got my ring. Deuces.
I mean, Joe Frazier.
Yeah.
I mean, it's almost ridiculous how you can literally get a top 100. You can literally get a top 100 of just black excellence. You really can.
Right.
Like black excellence.
It is. It is.
Still ain't said Joe Louis.
Right. Still ain't said Joe Louis. I mean, it's so many. He got a hell of a story too. I don't know if y'all ever seen Max and Joe and Max. If y'all ever caught that movie or whatever, that's a hell of that story, dog. They got a hell. Not just one piece of that man's.
Archie
life.
Moore.
Oh my God! How the hell I forget Sugar Ray Robinson, bro?
Sugar Ray Robinson,
bro. This dude. If y'all don't know Sugar Ray Robinson's story, bro, y'all gotta read up on that.
John Henry Lewis.
That dude was Black Wall Street by himself, huh?
John Henry Lewis, man. He was a monster.
John Henry, boy. Hey, that's that name right there, boy. What's his name? John Henry. Oh, he gonna fuck you up. That don't sound right. What's his name? Oh no, I don't want to fight him. Right. John Henry, that's that name right there.
And even include some new booty. You could add Clarissa into that.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of new cats that I see that's on the verge of really, really being great. But today, in today's day and age, most of the players that we named, it was easy to stay on the straight and narrow because you had something to fear. You know what it was? Not going back to where the fuck you came from. That was enough back then. Okay, that was enough. Mama didn't have enough money, so you wasn't depending on mama. You had to get up, get out, and get it. You know what I'm saying? Today, it's a lot harder to stay on that path of greatness because a lot of these kids be out in these streets, and most of the kids act like they don't have good parents and stuff like that, but they got something to go back and fall on. You know what I mean? So today, I do say when we get these legends of today, trust me, it takes a strong mind today to stay on a straight and narrow path.
Did anybody even say Marion Jones?
Right. Wow. Yeah.
Like these.
Oh my God! Why you say her name? Because it made me. I'll never forget when that nigga Luda used her as a damn metaphor. Oh my God! Strip you of your medals like Marion Jones. Oh my God! I hated when he said that. I was like, really, Luda? That's too soon, bro. I was like,
Too soon.
That shit was too soon. But it was one of the hardest verses I ever heard, though, dog. He killed that shit. You hear me?
He did. He did.
Yeah, that's why I just said that. Bruh, Luda said, "I'm gonna strip you. I come through and strip you of your medals like Marion Jones." Bruh, I forgot what song that was on, but that verse was hard. He killed it. That was back when whatever you let Luda on, he was gonna go to the.
Luda could still kill it if he really wanted to.
Yeah, but it's hard to get up when you're sleeping on silk sheets.
This is true. This is true. I mean, it's. Did I say Earl Campbell? I don't know why. I don't consider Derek Jeter black.
Huh?
I don't consider Derek Jeter black.
Derek Jeter is Puerto Rican, ain't
he?
I thought he was Puerto Rican, bro.
One of his parents is mixed. So,
wow, you just blew my mind, bro. I thought that cat was Puerto Rican, bro.
Yeah.
So he
still ain't said David Robinson, the Admiral.
There you go.
God dang.
Damn, bro. How long Spud Webb showed everybody short men can't jump?
Yes. Spud Webb.
That's to me still the best dunk contest ever. I don't care about no. When you watch him and Dominique go at it, bro, for you young booties, y'all ain't seen that. Y'all missing out. You can find it on the tube. That was
Roberto Clemente.
Man, crazy.
Roberto, like it's damn. Yeah. We have a lot. Herschel Walker.
Oh man, yeah, but like I said, keep it sports.
Well, all right.
All right.
I'll do it. Michael Johnson, the track star.
Yeah.
Like it damn. Well, you have to include some current play if you're gonna do a top 100. You do have to.
No, but it's so many before them that you could constantly you can literally.
But I can tell you one name. I can name him right now, and you say, hell yeah, he deserves to be at least top 25 all time.
Who?
Shaq.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, you ain't lying. No, you are not lying, bro.
Shaq deserves to be top 25. Top 25.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you could get into Akeem Olajuwon. And then you get, like, no matter what you feel about him.
Well, eventually, you know what? That's a toss-up. See, that's one of the things where I'm going to say something that you don't like, a 1A, 1B in that spot. Because that was the one guy.
That gave
him hell. And that developed the Shaq we knew as of late. Because the up and under that Shaq didn't have yet, he got that from who?
Okay.
So, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like one without the other. You couldn't the dominant Shaq you had to have.
He made Shaq.
Yeah,
so would you
not made him, but like gave him that edge.
He made him.
You know, that was his problem. That dude was a problem for Shaq.
Well, somebody else who deserves to be top 25, but who would you knock off? Gale Sayers.
You gotta hit me on.
Gale Sayers?
Yeah.
The running back for the Chicago Bulls back into the
Chicago Bears?
Uh-huh.
No, I'm not hip. I'm gonna be real, I'm not hip with him.
Oh, well.
I gotta look him up though. That's why you supposed to say stuff like this though, see?
Julius Erving.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you gonna give it. Yeah, you tripping. You don't get that man at top. Boy, the Iceman, man. You get the Iceman in there too, Gervin.
Yeah. George Gervin.
Yeah, what I said, you get Iceman. Right. You got with the Iceman there. Them guys made the ABA, the NBA, you know, that whole transition, bro. Like they made NBA fans come to the ABA and say, we what you want to see. That's I don't care how much we talk about trend setting, how Michael Jordan was, Kobe, the arguments we be having about what's my boy name for 76ers? Allen Iverson, all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Those guys though, they made a whole league of people and looked and say, you know what? I know we don't like these niggas, but we need these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? They did that. They did that.
Even add one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, Simone Biles.
Yeah, Simone Biles. You go before Simone Biles.
Gabby Douglas.
Gabby Douglas. You can go before her. Dominique Dawes. It's plenty of them. It's plenty of them. You know what I'm saying? What's my running girl that had hit a fire because she smoked weed? They kicked her out.
Sha'Carri Richardson.
She gonna be on her way to greatness, and I hope that they don't take what she said recently out of context. This is a sports show. I stand beside her. Old girl, if y'all don't know, that's with Russia right now, got caught with a substance, and they let her play.
Ain't even said Layla Ali.
You know what I'm saying? So, Layla Ali most definitely in there. Most definitely. I wish Layla Ali could not have started then and started now. Could you imagine a young Layla Ali with a Clarissa? That would be the super fight of right now.
Bill Cartwright had. Don't give me that, B. Don't give me that. Don't give me that. Don't give me Bill Cartwright. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. Don't do that to me. We're not gonna do that. That's what we're not gonna do. Artie Archibald, my motherfucking Will O'Ree, the first Black Stanley Cup winner in hockey.
Damn, you know what? You sure right. And then what's the other guy? My brother and my brother took me. My brother, shout out to my brother, man. He took me to my first hockey game, bro. And it was two. I was like, dang, it's black people
loud
down there. And it was black people down there. I was like, and on the ice, but I wasn't hip because I really don't, you know what I'm saying? Then watch, and then that made me start watching. I was like, damn, oh shoot, whatchamacallit said the future, said the entertainer.
I mean, Dwayne Wade
for what?
Top 100? No.
Nah, it's somewhere in there, but I don't know where though. Don't get it twisted. I respect this game. I mean, for real. You know what I'm saying? And I argue the point always that, that people, well, he had to have Shaq. He didn't have to have Shaq. He was who he was before.
He had a title before Shaq.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's why I said he was who he was before Shaq. You know what I'm saying? So, most definitely he'll be in there somewhere. But I'm looking for, what more significance do he has besides ball? Like what was it? What did he add to it?
What did he add to the experience? Yeah. I'll give you that. It's just Jerry Rice.
Oh boy, you tripping? Was that a question? What? No Jerry, no who? Dion. What?
Yeah. Even though Jerry got shut down by Dion on, I want to say 60% of the passes thrown his way.
But guess what? When your idols become rivals, that's what happens, bro. But dude, why did he start cutting his jersey? Because of Jerry Rice. Why Jerry Rice start cutting his jersey? Because you wasn't finna grab his jersey. Why? I mean, come on, man. He was at 49ers and then he learned from who? Come on. Yes, he's on there. Come on, no, and still could outrunning cats on the field. I watched it, still outrunning cats and still doing his thing.
Lynn Swann,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah,
you could add Lynn Swann to that. Yeah, you could add Lynn Swann. Lynn Swann, James Franco, Franco from the Steelers. He could be on there.
Yeah, what did he say? But Jerry was on the court though. What you talking about?
All on the field. Oh, had no
Who was
substance
Jerry?
behind him. That's what he's saying. Jerry didn't have any substance behind him.
What Jerry? I'm lost.
Jerry Rice.
He ain't had no substance. He was all on the court. I'm lost. Why you say all on the court though?
He meant to say field.
Oh, okay. Man, Jerry. Man, look, y'all tripping.
Are you
I'm just saying y'all tripping.
Are you sure? I mean, so like
Jerry Rice was hard, bro.
And then Barry.
Boy, these are not questions. I know these are not questions. This is stuff that go without saying, bro.
Would you put Calvin Johnson?
Yeah, I put Calvin Johnson on there.
Okay.
Megatron? You talking about Megatron? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. To be big, see, one thing people think because you tall, you supposed to be able to get a ball. You know what I'm saying? That dude got speed, he can jump, he gonna do what he had to do what he had to do.
Well, you know what? B? That's something that needs to be addressed. I'm off work tonight. I think it's time we might have to switch platforms.
Okay.
Because that right there, that C word needs to be broken down, and it needs some unpacking to it. Because
no, hold on. Jerry, hold on. I agree with you on that. That's a good subject. But when you compare Jerry Rice to Wade, what did Wade do in his sport that really, really, really made him stand out versus Jerry Rice? Jerry Rice done plenty highlights, plenty of things that the ordinary wide receiver don't do, right? We didn't even put, come on, man. What's my dude's name?
Randy Moss.
Like these two different sports. So we, you know what I'm saying? Now, both of them, now, if you want to say, what did they do off the court? Nothing. But at the same time, you got Dwayne Wade made a school. I don't know what Jerry did off the court, but, you know.
And still ain't said Michael Vick.
Huh?
And still ain't said Michael Vick.
Transition the game. You know, everybody want to scat quarterback. Everybody want to run now.
Now
people still searching for another
Michael Vick. But yeah.
So you know what I'm saying? That's why I said Jerry was not a question, because Jerry, like I said, and he did things in his sport that made him stand out. He wasn't your ordinary wide receiver, bro.
No.
He wasn't. You know. No. Now comparing the ring thing, that's fine. But still, they both team sports, and it's hard to single yourself out in team sports. What did Wade do to single himself out? You understand? Y'all, I hope you understand.
Well, see, here's the thing. Here's
like Allen Iverson done plenty to single himself out. Mike done plenty to make himself stand out. You know,
we're judging the greatest athletes, not the greatest winners.
Right. That's why I said the ring thing is a team. That's why I said it's a team. Yeah, it's a team sport. So the ring thing don't. You know what I'm saying? Individually, though, is what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's two different conversations, bro.
See, but that C word, culture, it needs some unpacking.
Well, I'll say this because this ain't the spot for it. I agree, but I will say this: when the word culture come up, we need to know what is our definition for that, because it get thrown around a whole lot.
And there's so many different representations of it to where it's confusing to dictate which is actually which. Right. Like where do
misused?
Where do we stand on the topic of culture? Because this ain't the place. This ain't the place. We gonna have.
He said it's two different conversations: black excellence versus
best
black athlete. Right. That's why I said I'm not comparing them to. But at the end of the day, the athletes that's all been named stood out. Right. Like did things to stand up. Stuff you don't see on a regular. You know, it's a special type of player. You know what I'm saying?
Did you revolutionize?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I said, we ain't even say Allen Iverson yet. Not it's people that outdone Allen Iverson. It's people outdone. Like I said, I picked Kobe before I picked Michael Jordan. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a.
Nah, B, don't do that. Don't do that, B. Don't do that. Don't do that. We try and keep it sports. But now, and I got GMT in the corner. I don't know why that's up there, bro.
We gonna. Matter of fact, y'all, we might have to be right back. We might have to be right back.
Yeah, we may just kick up another show, man. Kick up another show.
Because there's some.
It can happen. It's up to you, shit. You just
matter of fact, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into the Judges Table. I am your honorable host. Matter of fact, something else for Black excellence and greatest of all time to do it, I would like to nominate myself, because as many times as I hand this guy over here L's, you would think that he would get it in his mind that he is just like absolutely no competition for me. Like I wake up in the mornings on Thursdays feeling bad for what I've done to this guy. Like I literally go to sleep like, damn.
It must be somebody else. I don't know who this nigga
I go to sleep like, damn. Did I really have to do that boy like that? But then my wife rolls over and she reassures me that I'm a good guy. I'm a good person. Sometimes the sheep automatically come to the wolf. So don't feel bad and go to sleep.
I have no idea what this nigga talking about, but he must. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something. This is what the fuck happens when you do Ashua. That shit right there. All right. Real spit. Y'all be easy. We coming back or no?
Yeah, we coming back.
Stay tuned. What channel?
Hoodie and GMT and Slick 50. Hoodie.
Yeah. We're gonna be on both one of them channels. Black Hoodie Energy and Slick 50 TV. We coming right back. God damn it, because we gotta get this nigga some milk or something because he high as fuck on this damn Oshawa for real.